Time traveler here.
First start, hit the eyeball.
Okay. Well, let me do it with the intro first. RexTempus Time Traveler, we're playing Broken Bones for the second episode. And alright, let's see.
5.
Okay. No, I meant like this is my second episode of it. Holy cow. Alright, so now I'm in first person. This is definitely a very different sort of experience.
I actually, I was helping Rex get a bit of money. I was trying to break many bones, and I actually gave him a hemorrhage or comprehend. Or
yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm just slowing down. I have no idea which way is up.
Everything, it went like weird colors, and then everything went gray, and there's a buzzing noise.
Okay, so that time I broke 94 bones. Look at this, my record, 134 breaks. What?
Oops, I forgot to, I need to just break a few more bones.
Okay, yeah, so anyway, this is a game where you're actually trying to break bones.
Before you do anything...
What?
You should buy a stabilizer upgrade.
Okay, well, anyway, yeah, you jump off a mountain, you're trying to reach the bottom, you want to break as many bones as possible. Unfortunately, my computer is just having issues today, I'm not sure why. Ow. Yeah, 100 bones exactly that time.
I'm going to buy the next level.
Alright, yeah, so... No, don't... You haven't yet already, have you? You did?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, so you...
But I can still buy this.
Alright, so yeah, she's talking about this one over here. Alright, so let's go to the next. Let's go to level 6 of this one, and I'll see what's going on.
It's so snowy.
Oh, we're the only ones up here.
Yeah.
Alright, go.
I'm gonna try to get a... Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try to get one of those head things.
Oh, the concussion?
No, the hemorrhage.
Okay, by the way...
your head is completely red.
I just say something right now. I find it miraculous that my glasses have not shattered after jumping down.
Your
off
what?
of it. My sunglasses.
Well,
they've never shattered.
That's because they're invincible.
Yes, and apparently like my clothes are and everything else. I'm a little bit decidedly less invincible, but oh, and I landed right next to TirzahMingo. Oh, my body looks so terrible. Only 76 though. This is one of the few games where it's like, oh, why couldn't I have broken a few more bones? Alright, so yeah, what I do want to do though, and especially in this video, so I want to start with this. We talked about how we were on the one mountain, but I want to try this new mountain. It's called the Sunken City, so...
You can buy the second level.
I'm going to start with the first. I feel like, you really need to start at the first level. So let's see, main menu, and now let's play.
Oops, I hit play again.
Well, then I'm going to take off without you. Holy cow. Look at this city. Now, how much damage can I actually do down here? Oh, bounce off the apartment building. That was kind of pathetic. Okay. Yeah, only 14 breaks that time. I probably really should have gone for a higher level, I guess, but, I don't know. I just want to see.
The second level, Rex.
Yeah. This is making me very sad at the moment.
I broke no bones and only had 3 ligaments.
All right, let me try this.
That's the only time I've ever broken no bones.
Let's see if I can try this again. I'm going to see if I can jump on this building. Aha! Maybe I can get a slide. Go. Go. Ah. All right. This is pathetic. I'm changing the map. I'm going back to the other one for a while until I can earn some money. I'll go back next time. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see maybe if I can jump off in this direction. How far can I get down?
I can't.
Go. Go. Okay. Oh, actually, yeah. Now I'm getting a little bit better. Go. Go.
I keep trying to break my head, but it's taking... It's not working.
Oh, it's not? Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, TirzahMingo's on this quest for a concussion.
No, not concussion!
Oh, no. A hemorrhage. That's right, because she was playing earlier, and she ended up with one, but,
It was on accident.
Yeah. Oh.
But I brought, like, some flight stabilizers. So
okay.
My head was
that reminds me, that was another thing I wanted to do with this video that I didn't do in the last video, is check out the various power-ups. Ow, bounced off a tree. Ow. Go. Oh, okay. So I'm going to do some power-ups now. Let's see how this is going to help. Let's see. Main menu. Come to the shop. And let's see. Let's upgrade our brake levels, I guess. Upgrade our sprain levels. Upgrade our dislocation levels. Our flight control levels. And our run speed levels. I don't know how many upgrades there are per each, but let's see how this plays out, shall we?
You're gonna be like a god.
Yes, I suppose. The god of breaking things.
I just got lots of flight control.
Okay, did you
Flight
reach
control
like the...
actually, it'll actually break you a lot more bones.
Yes. Oh, 80, but 108. It's hard to know how much of that was, because I had done upgrades. Because I mean, I did get like 80 something before, and I got like over 100 without any of the power ups. But
now I've gotten so much flight control
TirzahMingo.
that I can't even move forward.
Oh, really? Maybe you need to get some bounce level in there, so
It's also annoying that it makes you go into ragdoll mode.
I got concussed. Yeah. Sorry.
Your head didn't even get hurt.
Oh. Yeah, my head, when I hit the rock at the end.
Yeah, but it didn't show that it was broken.
Let's get some more. What?
I just hit it twice. Now I'm at level 5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Now I'm going to do brake level so that my head will break more.
So basically you're buying more brittle bones.
Bounce level.
Yeah, can I make it so that I can break things more easily?
Yeah, can I have stick bones?
It's like the anti-Wolverine. I want to break things as much as possible and,
Have them.
get concussions and hurt easily. One thing I have found, it really seems to help if you come to a very quick stop at the bottom, bouncing off those rocks there.
I'm not trying to break bones, Rex.
I believe that is. It's not called concussion. It's called broken bones.
Concussion!
Oh, hemorrhage.
How many times are you going to say that?
I don't know.
That's how you destroy your entire body.
Right, yes.
And if you try this at home, kids, you'd probably be dead.
Yes. Do not ever try this stuff at home unless you're doing it online while playing this game.
Come on, head.
Break already.
Why aren't you breaking? Every other bone in my body is breaking, and you're just like, oh yeah, I'm okay.
Oh, this is such a weird game. Oh my gosh, it happened.
You got hemorrhaged.
I got hemorrhaged. Oh.
How?
I don't know.
I think you have to jump from a really high point with an intact head.
Yeah, I jumped here, and then I just kind of tumbled towards the 5th place, and can I do it again? Probably not.
You need flight control.
Yes.
But you see everything went a weird color?
Yeah, I did. Oh no, TirzahMingo, I lost my legs.
No, you didn't.
Oh, you're right, I didn't. Would you jump off a mountain like this without any sort of support if you knew that, once you reach the bottom, you could just, click a button and, heal?
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know that I would either.
The memory of pain.
Oh my gosh.
You broke a record?
157 bones. Look, only my skull and, was that the femur, I think, is intact. One femur. Everything else has received some amount of breaks.
I'm going to buy an upgrade that'll make my bones even more brittle.
The anti-milk upgrade. Yeah. Oh, hi, TirzahMingo. Bye. Haha, I'm still going slightly. Keep going. Keep going. Go. Ah.
I think there's no blood.
Yes.
That would only make it worse.
I don't know why, as we're jumping, I started thinking about, what was it, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. It's like,
bones.
yeah, broken bones I can mend in a second, but regrowing bones, that's a messy, painful business, or something like that.
I'm going to be the best.
Like no one ever was. Oh, wait, sorry, that's the wrong game. I wonder if they actually do have a cap on like how many bones you can break, or if the computer like keeps adding it up. Like, oh, you broke 300 bones.
I got concussed.
Oh,
I should have got hemorrhage. I jumped from like 1,000 meters,
oh.
or like 100 meters.
Okay, let's see. Am I ready for another map yet?
How is my head intact? But I jumped and I landed only on my head.
I don't know.
It should be completely open. My brain should be spilling out.
Well, thank goodness they don't go that graphic when you fall. Like, oh, here's your body. Oh, you know, like they actually show bones sticking out, or.
I've actually never broken a bone.
I actually have. I've broken approximately 3 bones in my left hand one time. This one was a odd story.
And probably gross.
I guess
Yes.
a little bit gross. Should I actually tell the story?
Yes. Tell.
Alright, so anyway, I had driven a car to this place where we were renting this, it was like a post digger kind of a machine. It's like a 2-handed auger. It's this huge drill that's used to drive in like big holes in the ground. And
did you throw it through your hand?
No. I mean, this thing would have gone through your whole belly, or like.
Ow!
I mean, it's like about that wide.
In one hit.
Ouch. And so anyway, yeah, I had gone to the place to pick it up, and I had an automatic car start on this car that I had at the time, and there's a special thing where you can like keep the car running, but like pull out the key. I just didn't feel like restarting it, so I like set it to keep running while I helped get this giant 2-handed auger like into the back of the car. It was a station wagon, or something similar.
Those are old, like 1,000 years old.
Well, I mean, it wasn't a brand new car anyway.
Aren't all station wagons like 1,000? Like
they're not 1,000 or even 100 years old. Anyway, yeah. So I was, like I said, I was at this place where they would rent like heavy like construction equipment and machinery.
Look at my hands and arms. They're completely
Don't say look at it when I can't show it on camera.
And they're completely dislocated.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, my hand. It's like,
yeah.
Keep telling.
Alright, so anyway. Yeah, so, like I said, I backed up to this garage where their equipment was being stored, and I went to close the door, and the car door. And as soon as I did, the car like popped itself into reverse and started to move in towards the garage where all of this massive, expensive, heavy equipment was. And I'm like worried that like, oh, they're going to make us pay for all this if my car backs into it. So I went to open the car door to get back in to hit the brake and like shut the whole thing off, or at least stop it. And at that time, I opened the door, and right then, the edge of the garage door, like, met the car door, and my hand was caught in between. So, yeah, it actually ended up breaking, I think it was, like, my thumb and, like, this one, like, my fourth and, like, my ring and my pinky fingers.
Have you ever been... Is that the most pain you've ever been in?
I don't know if it is, and believe it or not, that's not even the end of the story. So what happened was, so I had like 3 broken bones. I mean, I didn't know they were broken, but I knew there was an injury, and I could actually see the bone in my thumb.
Ew.
Yeah, and these guys are saying there's like, well, do you want us to call an ambulance? I'm thinking, I've just paid to rent this, auger for a 24-hour period. I need to get it home. You're not fully thinking like 100%, at your best level in moments like that. So it's like, no, I got to drive this home. And they're like,
I got concussed.
Yay. So anyway,
I broke 111 bones at once.
Cool.
I fell 336 meters and probably about 200 meters. I only got concussed. I landed like on my head.
You are interrupting my story.
Okay, why?
Anyway, so like they made me sign a waiver saying, oh, we can't just let you leave without saying that, you're not going to sue us and everything. So it's like, fine, whatever, I'll sign it. So, and they're like, do you want something that we can help you? Like, do you want something? It's like, can you take me to your first aid kit? They weren't even thinking about it in that way. Like, oh, yeah, I think we have a first aid kit. It's like, well, can you show me where it is? So they like showed me the first aid kit. I was like, do you have any bandages? And the guy handed me the bandages. I tossed them back to him and said, can you take them out of the wrapper? So he's like, oh, yeah, okay. And then he's like, do you want something like a Pepsi or something? And my first thought was how ridiculous this is that this guy is offering me a Pepsi. My second thought was it's likely to be ice cold. So I actually took the Pepsi, put my hand around it, wrapped the bandage around that, and then I started to drive home to deliver this giant two-person auger, not two-handed, two-person auger. Because it's so big, you need one person on each side to hold it still. It shakes really badly. It's insane. Anyway, yeah.
Rex, I think we have like almost the exact same amount of money.
Okay. Yeah, just off by a little bit.
Oh my goodness, my leg is dislocated.
So anyway, yeah, so I'm like driving home, trying to stay only slightly above the speed limit
Rex,
because of the amount of pain I'm in. What?
We have enough money.
Okay, shall we buy the next one?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And you were saying?
Yeah, so I'm driving it home, and I had like a ring that I had to get off of my ring finger.
Wait.
What?
Actually, the next one's only 1,400,000. So.
Keep going.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, yeah. So I had to like get this ring off because the finger on the other end of it was starting to swell. It was like becoming like about the size of, say, not quite a golf ball, but close to it. So yeah, and I didn't want them to like cut it off, so I was working it off, and then when I got home, somebody came running. I was like, "We heard what happened," and I got rushed to the hospital. Needless to say, she did not obey the same kind of speed limit laws that I did. So we got there very quick, and I had my hands sewn up because there was actually an open wound on it, and I had to. It wasn't even like a full cast they gave me. It was like just sort of like a splint, more like. I just had to rewrap it, and every day I had to work. Yeah.
Like in Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's splinched, by the way.
Splinched.
Yes, where you teleport and not all of you gets there. So no, I was not splinched, thankfully. That would have been a very different kind of an injury.
And that they couldn't
heal. And it took me like, I don't know, probably about 6 to 8 weeks before I could even like bend my fingers fully because they were like all stiff and hurt. And I had to work like with a special putty every day, with my hands, and it was painful. I don't know that it was the greatest amount of pain I've ever been in my life, because again, like what happens is I think I was slightly in shock. I mean, enough shock that I could actually tell them how to give me first aid, which that's not an ordinary level of shock. But yeah, so that's what happened. Yeah, I used to be able to say, nope, I never broke any bones. And then I got hit by my own car driving at me, basically, or towards me. Well, I can tell you this, after breaking 3 real-life bones, I just can't imagine how much pain it would be to, break like 111 bones at once.
I got hemorrhage!
Yay! Congratulations! Oh... These sort of odd victories.
Oh my goodness, and I only broke 19 bones. I didn't even hit my head.
Okay, maybe the hemorrhage happened somewhere else? I don't know.
I think it's just you have to fall completely without hitting anything.
Maybe. How far can I, like, run down before, like, it'll say, oh, you're falling? Oh, not very far at all.
I can't believe I'm celebrating that. I don't even know what it is.
It's basically like, I think where a major blood vessel
I got
breaks.
it again!
Really?
Yeah!
Okay. You're going to have to show me, like, where it is you're jumping from.
My tricks.
Yes, exactly.
I only broke a few bones.
Okay.
I think it gets you a lot more money.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Well, my break level's also at 6, Rex.
Okay.
So,
Alright, so where are you going to do
I'm
this?
going over here, where you
Alright.
don't hit much. You have to, like, basically hit nothing.
Okay.
Don't hit anything.
I'm
You have
trying
hit
not to.
W.
I am actually, believe it or not.
Bam! Well, I didn't get that time, but...
No hemorrhage.
Well, you have to head for, like, the valley.
Ow. I smashed my head that time and still didn't get a concussion or a hemorrhage.
Alright, level 3 of this map. Let's go. Skipping right past level 2. There's a flying saucer here. Did you see that? Oh. Alright, where are you?
Here.
Alright, let's go.
This is cool. Wait, up the edge here, Rex.
Okay, alright. Whoa!
Stabilize and bam!
Ow.
Get
Oh.
through!
Oh my gosh.
I made it! Woo!
Oh.
I
Oh.
did it, Rex.
Oh.
I did it, and my top and my bottom half is completely destroyed. Did you
Oh.
up your dislocation levels?
I have a little bit. Let's see. I'll have to check what
Just
the levels
kinda-
are after this. This really does look like a sunken city, but in the sense that it all fell down a sinkhole, so.
Ow!
Ow.
I did it again.
And.
I'm going to up my sprain levels.
Alright.
I'm gonna make my bones even. What's your breakage level at?
Let me see. What is my breakage level? My break level is at 3.
Mine's at 6.
Oh my gosh. Alright, let's up these ones a little
Let's
bit
up the
more.
sprain,
And,
the
oh, I can't even.
dislocation.
Okay.
Swap those to 3. There you go.
Alright. And.
Main menu.
Oh my gosh.
Bam!
Ow. 90 bones at once. And that's exactly how many I broke, was just 90. I just hit it and stopped. It is nice to have a little bit of a change of scenery, I will say that. Let's see, can I bounce off this apartment
If you have more
building?
flight control, then you can... Bam!
Oh.
Have you ever flinched when you hit, like, a tree or something?
Maybe a little bit. Have you?
Yeah. Ow, that looked like it hurt.
Woo, cartwheels in the air.
Ooh, ow.
Oh. Alright, well, you know what? I think this is probably just a good time to go ahead and wrap things up. It's going to be a while before we can afford anything else.
Dislocation level, yeah.
I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you to TirzahMingo for joining me through this painful tour de force and things like that. And we will see you next time for more Roblox videos.
I got 2 hemorrhages in one go. Or 2 hemorrhages at one.
In one fall?
No, 2 in a row. 2 hemorrhages, 2 in a row.
Yes.
Bam.
And we each got it. Yeah, I got a hemorrhage as well. Alright, thank you for watching. Bye. Ow. Ow, what?